What I want to know is, do you are you a student only, or do you also work, or do you do both?
So currently, I am not studying as such in any university or pursuing any like a degree or a course. I work with an IT firm, and apart from this, I am working on improving my English so that I can give the IELTS exam and can pursue my dream of going abroad.
Very well, then let's talk about wallets. Do you use a wallet?
Well, yes, I keep a wallet in my bag and it is always there.
Right.
All my important cards, a little bit of cash. I don't actually carry cash. So all my important card, my driving license, and basically my ID card from my office, everything stays in that wallet.
Have you ever lost a wallet?
Well, yes, there was a funny incident. I was traveling by metro. Uh, I was going to my office, and I had a lot of bags with me. I came from my hometown, and then I was going straight to office, so I had a lot of bags with me, and I had a sling bag which had my wallet inside, but there was a lot of crowd in metro, and somebody took my wallet from my sling bag since it was like a bit pushed back due to a lot of bags that I had. So I lost my wallet that day.
That must have been a terrible experience for you.
Yes, actually there was no money in it, but I had my license in it. So I lost my driving license, so I had to get it renewed.
Yeah, I can understand that. Have you ever sent a wallet to someone as a gift?
Yes, recently one of my friends, she was going to Canada, and I wanted to gift her something. I thought of a lot of gifts, but then I settled on giving her a wallet, and it was by a brand called CK. And I really liked that wallet. I wanted to keep it for myself, but then I thought that it's important to gift right now.
Do you know what CK actually stands for?
Yes, it's Charles and Keith.
Oh, Charles and Keith, are you sure? I thought it was Calvin Klein. Whatever. Who cares? So there are lots of CKs out there.
Yes.
Do most of your friends use a wallet?
Well, yes, I think a lot of my friends they keep a wallet. Um, my friends include both like both male and female, and I think everybody loves keeping a wallet. And generally, they tend to buy a branded wallet. So I have seen a lot of people. So
Let's talk about wild animals. Have you ever seen wild animals?
I think I have seen them in zoo, but not like anywhere in other fields. But I think only in zoo I have seen them.
Where can we see wild?
I think zoo are the place where we can see them. And apart from this, I think there is a place in I don't remember the name. It's like a park. I think there they have a safari tour where you get in the jeep and you can have the tour of the place, and there you can see some tigers and lions.
It's called a natural reserve,
I don't remember the name.
or you can call it wildlife sanctuary. What do you want to call it?
Okay. called it wildlife sanctuary.
Yeah, wildlife sanctuary or natural reserve, or you can name it like Jim Corbett National Park. It's very
Jim Corbett was in my mind.
okay.
I
Jim
forgot
Corbett was your in your mind. Okay.
Jim Corbett. That was. I wanted to say there you have a safari tour where you can go and see some wildlife animals.
Have you been there? Nope. So, what's your favorite wild animal?
Wild animal. I don't actually have any favorite wild animal, but I think once when I went to zoo, then I enjoyed seeing the bear because it was huge. It was a very big one, and though he was sitting alone and he was playing with some of the stuff that was there, with some tree barks and some of the fruits he was eating. So I think I enjoyed seeing him, and I think that was it. I think there's no favorite, but yeah, I enjoyed seeing him.
Do you like watching animals in the zoo?
Yes, I do. I like watching animals in the zoo. I like how they are playing with the stuff they have in their cages. And as I mentioned, that bear was sitting alone, but he was doing his activities. So I like watching them.
Is it important to let children know about animals?
Yes, I think it is very important to let children know. Often I have seen parents taking them to theme parks, to zoos, and other reserves that we have, so that they know what kind of diverse variety that we have, like living organism, what kind of living organisms are there, animals, and so that is why I think when children go, they learn more when they see actual living thing. I think they have books to read about them, to learn about them, but when they visit and see, it has more impact.
Is it important to protect wild animals?
Yes, I think it is very important to protect wild animals. They are a part of our like the chain, um, the life chain that we have. Uh, like we have different flora, fauna. So I think it is important to protect those. They are a part of our, you can say, um,
Life.
national. They play a part in like increasing a lot of things for the nation. Like tourism gets affected if you have special elements like let's say white elephants. A lot of people like to visit and see white elephants. So I think it is important to protect the endangered species so that as it affects a lot of things in a country.
Believe you. It's time for your topic card, and today it is described a puzzle that you solved. Okay, it's on your screen, so take a screenshot of it. Then I can remove it off the screen or you can keep it. So you now have 1 minute. Okay. Okay, start now.
Okay. So there are a lot usually solve on Sunday mornings on the newspaper. So the basic ones that we like are crossword puzzles. So me and my mother usually sit together on Sunday mornings, having a cup of tea and taking a newspaper and solving the crossword. So I think last week I got up a bit late, and my mother started this activity with my brother. So there was this time the crossword was exceptionally difficult, and my mother and brother, they were solving it. They had solved around three of them, and after that they were stuck. They took, I think it had been half an hour. They were busy doing it, but they could not come out. So I joined them, and we completed the puzzle together. I think it took about 20 more minutes for us to figure out all the answers. So it I can really say it was this time it was genuinely a very difficult puzzle. I think after we solved it, we laughed at each other that this was easy but tricky, and we could not find the solution well in time, and it took us long time to solve it. I think after solving it, I was really happy because there was one of it which they were trying, and as soon as I joined them and I told them, okay, can this be the answer? So they were like amazed, how can she has not even read the full part, and she just joined, and how can she be confident on like this can be the answer? So I think I felt amazing that the answer that I told filled in all the parts, and they felt like, oh, they had lost a lot of time in doing a small silly thing
Okay, stop. Time up.
that they wanted to solve.
Yeah, great. So answer these questions. Why do parents let their children play puzzles?
So puzzles, I think, are a great way in which you can, in which your mind like it runs faster. It tries to think in many directions together, and I think that is why puzzles are a great way to train children to use their mind in an efficient and faster way.
Kinds of puzzles improve people's intelligence.
Uh, I think there are many kinds of puzzles. So I think majorly the mathematical ones and the logical puzzles, I think they help to improve people's intelligence. I have seen a lot of puzzles that are being asked in the interviews, especially wherein they judge the people they judge the candidate according to how the logical thinking is working for them in that situation.
Why are detective uh, why are detective movies attractive to people?
Why are detectives?
Why are detective
Movie.
movies attractive to people?
So I really like detective movies, and I've seen a series of this. I have binge watched that series, and I think they are really attractive because you keep thinking about what next clue would be and how that clue would help the detective to solve that problem. So I think you think the watcher or the person who's seeing the movie thinks a lot about how this is going to like end the puzzle or the solution the person is going to get. So I think people really enjoy the suspense that's there.
Which do you think is better, a detective movie or its original novel?
Well, I think movies are better. I am not a good reader, and I don't read novels much. And I think a picture has a better impact, and It gives a lot of entertainment as well, together with the actual story. So I think movies are better.
Definitely. So we're done with it right now. That was fantastic.